Hey everyone, welcome back to the range. My name is Matt and I've got a 5.7 by 28 millimeter related video for you all today. Over the years there have been various different types of optics for our FN PS90 or P90. The original white ring sight, which was then replaced by the black ring sight. There was a factory block for a micro red dot. There was the triple rail version, which had 3 integrated 1913 Picatinny rails on the sight tower, and most recently you get the original black ring sight tower with a 1913 rail inserted. Different optic options are very limited on the P90 due to needing a small compact sight. A while back, Design Machine contacted me and asked us to review their MRO and 3X magnifier mounts for the P90. Essentially, this little nicely machined piece of aluminum secures in our sight tower via the side rail screws. This keeps our optic as low as possible in our PS90, P90, and allows that good, proper cheek weld. After reviewing this, I actually went ahead and picked up one of the T1 mounts and fell in love with the Primary Arms Gen 1 Cyclops with the etched reticle. I do believe I have astigmatism, so the MRO dot to me was never really very crisp, and then when I put it under the magnifier, it looked like a starburst, and I feel the etched reticle in my use case is a lot better. Well, Primary Arms had to go and one-up themselves. This is their new Gen 2 1X Cyclops. Not only is it smaller and lighter, but the etched reticle is larger and more defined. They also changed the bolt pattern on this to match the micro prism mount, which I do believe is compatible with our Trijicon TA44. In full transparency, I contacted Design Machine and asked if they had a mount that would fit this particular bolt pattern, and lo and behold, they do. So now I've got our Gen 2 mounted on our P90. I've got a really good cheek weld still with this. I'm not having to put my chin on this because the optic is so high. I can still maintain that good cheek weld. I've got factory illumination. I have a very large reticle that I can make out that chevron and those different points on the reticle very well. There's not much to say about it. It's a freaking aluminum block that has very good threading, and it goes nice and snug into our sight tower. If you have one of the newer PS90 or P90s with that 1913 Picatinny rail mount that just goes in the sight tower, and you're looking to replicate the black ring sight without trying to hunt one down and pay $600 to $700 for it, you can pick up one of these mounts for around $150, and you can pick up the Gen 2 Cyclops, I think, for right around $300, or you can probably find one of the Gen 1s somewhere. Maybe someone has one for used, or maybe Optics Planet has some old stock. So you'll end up pretty cheap compared to trying to find one of the original black rings. I know that Ring Sight is currently importing their new and improved black ring that has illumination finally on it, but I kind of like this a little better because I feel that these have a lot more field of view compared to the original black ring. And that's pretty much all I have to say about that. I like supporting any manufacturer I can that produces parts and modifications for our PS90, P90, or our 5.7 because, as you know, I'm the guy that really loves 5.7. As I close out all my videos, I take a moment to thank all those who help make these possible. Number 1 is my Patreon supporters. Number 2 is Design Machine, who provided this mount for us to check out. And of course, number 3 is you all for watching. Until next time, I'll catch you at the range. Now that I've said black ring 8,000 times.
Yeah, but that might be like